Namaste, everyone. This is Sonal, an inspirational speaker and mindset coach with you. I'm on the preparation of the 4 days Genius Life Coaching Workshop, which is be held on the first week of the November. Among with that, these tools will be the fundamental and very fabulous for you. And I believe this can be one solution for your all the extension of upgrading your life skill. You're with, I'm with the person, amazing personality for the event workshop of November 2020 GLCW. He is none other than Mr. Rajendra B.Shrestha. I can say he is a social worker, management consultant, and motivational trainer as well. He has been involved for more than 4 decades as a management consultant in various professional organizations. He has conducted more than thousands national and international training seminar workshops and lots of virtual webinars as well. He has been like awarded, educated, how you can pronounce or understand his academic qualification, also a phenomenal qualification. He has got post-graduation degree in economics and agro extension from Allahabad University, India, I guess, and management by objective diploma from Switzerland, transactional analysis diploma from USA, MSc in value education and spirituality from Annamalai University, Chennai is also from India, and many, many others like professional trainings field in motivational and time management, servant leadership, and crisis leadership management. I cannot finish it, guys. So here we are in the certain time, so I cannot say all the things about him, but I can give you his access through the social media and his you also can visit him. And moreover, I just want to add one thing about him. He is writing, like he continuously writing in Facebook, like he called a soch, thoughts of the day for every day. Like he started from 4 lines, like less than 25 words from all days, every days. You cannot imagine the energy that he is having. And he has affiliation with many organizations as well, like research, RBS Research and Training Consultancy. It was established in 1990, and till date he is doing that. And senior consultant in FNCCI, like a Federation of Nepalese Chamber of Commerce and Industry. He had worked on it like 2002 to 2006. Member secretary of FNCCI think tank 2007 to 2008, senior advisor of HA and the Hotel Association of Nepal 2008 to 2011, senior advisory of Nepal Music Center 2008 to 2017, chairman of Kathmandu Valley Higher Secondary School 2009 to 2017. And moreover, I want to add something about him, which I mentioned you earlier about social affiliation. He is working as a social worker, like social activist, we can say. He is a founder president of Biratnagar JCs in 1973, guys, and national president of Nepal JCs in 1976, JCI International Vice President, first JCI VP from Nepal in 1977, assigned for 16th country. Like I cannot say all the things, guys. And President Mills Club Biratnagar 1978, advisor of Sankata Football Club, which is fabulous football club in Nepal. He is the advisor. He was the advisor in 1982. Secretary, Nepal Bharat Friendship Society, Nepal and India Friendship Society 1992. Founder President of Rotary Club of Rajdhani, means Kathmandu 2002. Assistant Governor, Rotary International District 3290 on in 2007. If I have to talk about the country called Nepal, that many people amazed about it while I am presenting from Nepal. Many of people think about that where it is and how is that a country, and many things are there. I am also suffering on this. But if I have to talk about Mr. Rajendra, he already traveled more than 40 countries of Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, many countries here. If we are talking about America, that he has been traveled like 55. I mean, in Nepal as well, more than 55 districts as well. He is like, you cannot say that Nepal is a small country from my opinion, while I meet those legendary person like Rajendra B.Shrestha. I just want to welcome on this preparation session of my monthly Genius Life coaching session, Rajendra sir.
Thank you, Sunil Paradali Bhai. Thank you very much. You have introduced me in a very extensive way. Well, these are things of the past. I have started now. I have crossed 70. I want to live in the present. I'm enjoying my present, and looking forward to the future with young hearts like you. Nice to be with you, Sonil. Nice.
Thank you so much. Among with this preparation, like experience collecting session, that I just want to start with your one quote, which I pick from your social media that you wrote. I just want to get some elaborating from your side that you became young in the company of young minds. You had been your social media is showing with course. Already you mentioned that you already be 70, right? So it's a kind of like energetic, like your like motivations, yourself that it's showing through the social media as well. How you want to elaborate about it, sir?
Well, Sonil, to tell you very frankly, I feel that I'm 25 years old with the 50 years experience. Uh, why do I say that? Because I have always loved the company of young people because I started my career that way. I had my education. Well, that academic qualification has some meaning, but it's not that everything. I lived in a place called Biratnagar, which is supposed to be the first industrial town of this country. I've had the pleasure of interacting with a lot of people. I have with the industrial revolution to start with, and even with social and political changes in the country. So I've always felt, when I was young, that I should be with the current affairs, with the people. As I've seen, but I feel that when you try to live in the present, then you're never old. As I said, I want to be all the time with the young minds because that gives me a fresh air, gives me oxygen, So, and as far as the social activities are concerned, I was affiliated with an organization called JCs. I think you mentioned about my affiliation with the JCs. Well, this is not a social organization. This is an organization which started back in 1915 in America. That is to build the personality, the inner leadership that you have, how to bring that out. And that's what it is. And I started my career that way back in 1973. Perhaps, Sonil, you are not even born. It was
No.
40 years back in Viratnagar.
All right. So thank you so much for your wonderful elaboration. So I just want to go through the one like it's not a question, but I just want to get your from you that like you have been seen several generations while you are working as a person like and representing country like Nepal, where still many population are under what it called like illiterate people still there are, right? how do you want to share with the people around the world that called change? How people can understand about change from your views?
I see. As far as my country is concerned, you see, compared to the two big nations that we have on our north and the south, China and India, we are very small. But compared to many countries of the world, we are not small. We are, I think, moderately medium-sized country. And over a period of time, from my childhood till this age, I've seen a lot of changes. Well, some things are for changes, but and various fields, the changes are not for good. I mean, in negative growth sort of things, you know. But anyway, I don't want to be my country in a negative state. You see, things are not moving as we expect, but time is very, very important, I tell you.
Exactly.
And as I said, I always believe in the young minds. I have full faith on these young minds of my country, the new generation which has come with new sort of knowledge, you know. So I see a great, great a change which is coming in our country, socially, emotionally, mentally. No, that not that in a political sense, in political affairs, it's not that positive. But overall, I think my country is on the verge of change, and I hope within few years will be as good as we were in the past, as far as the Oriental thoughts are concerned. I think we are on the way. I am very, very positive about that.
Exactly. Thank you so much for your wonderful elaboration. So I just want to go through the another words people always elaborate as per their own opinions called gratitude. For this is peoples. I'm not talking about particular countries and all, but worldwide, everywhere, every day, in this is people that we heard about like depression, anxiety, mental illness, the increasing day by day with unnecessarily what it called thinking and all. So how do you share those your opinion about how they can apply the gratitude in their life?
Thank you. I mean, there is all the time a difference between a thank you and expressing your gratitude. Gratitude means you really appreciate for the things that you get. Thank you, just a simple thank you.
All right.
Well, when you start looking at everything around you in a positive eyes, then you see everything bright.
All right.
But when you start the same thing looking from the different angle, from the darkest angle, the whole world looks like it's a doom sort of state.
All right.
It's how you think, how do you, your perception of life is very, very important. How do you see?
Mhm.
Uh, and you see, as a life coach, you have been talking about positivity all the time, but everybody are not positive because I'd like to share one thing. You know, it's been a long, long public life. I have come to the conclusion that two things are important. Um, Number one, everybody is good, but can do better. I had a different perception before, you know. I used to think that, oh, this man is not good, the situation is bad, the environment is not good, but I think it's not. Everything is good, everybody is good, but can do better.
All right.
That's number one. And number two, everybody knows what to do, Sonil, but they don't do it. Now,
Exactly.
why they don't do it? Because they are not properly, adequately motivated. Now, how to get them motivated? Nobody can motivate anybody. They can only inspire.
Exactly.
Motivation has to come from within. And
Mhm.
such kind of talk program or such kind of interactions. Give you that insight, and to get inspiration. They're all good things in life, and be you should be offering gratitude for all the good things that you have received. Have taken your question that way. Think positive, be inspired, and be motivated. When you do that, the whole world a nice place to live in. What a wonderful life God has given to us. We should be all the time grateful, grateful.
Exactly. That's very great. That is what people do not understand about that. People, I mean, somebody who need them for the motivation, and somebody, I mean, that could not happen by someone who can motivate somebody else. Exactly. So how, saying this, how you share the perfection about the people who think they cannot do anything in their life?
Well, God has given the capability to everybody, but we don't realize how much potential they have within. And this is uh, and that's why people like Sonil are there in the world to let them see the potential that that person has and bring that out of them and and inspire them to do something. They get motivated. But first of all, they get to be inspired. And people like you are there. This world is very fortunate. And they're very good books. One should be reading a lot of books. Books also get a lot of insight what is life is all about. And that also gives you a lot of positivity. Reading books is, I think, one should all the time should have that hobby or habit of reading books, get themselves inspired and that get themselves motivated, Sonil.
Right. That's very wonderful. So let's talk about a bit about that. How you convince for those people for the self-help learning in terms of this pandemic situation?
I think this COVID-19 has taught us a lot of things. We are locked inside a room, but our mind is not locked.
Mhm.
Mind is all the time.
Exactly.
I'm concerned. I've been attending a lot of webinars. I've been talking mainly with the young people. So there are a lot of opportunities in this pandemic to open your mind and get yourself inspired to be positive towards your life. So yes, there are a lot of people who are suffering from anxiety, suffering from depression, suffering from physical disability due to pandemic. But this is the time again for them to get advantage out of these kind of interactions that you all are conducting under GLCW. So I think this pandemic should be takeaway of the pandemic should be in a positive manner and
As
get your
opportunity, we can say. Yeah.
opportunity. Take it as an opportunity.
Thank you. It's wonderful talking with you. That I really do not feel that that much I can personalize the things. Let me go through the more little more personalize this talk by asking you that uh, I just want to get your personal experience about the learning life that you had achieved lots of things in your life by learning. So just for the by your learning life experience, people can understand, people can inspire for their life as well. So I just want to elaborate from your side that your personal experience of learning life.
Sonil, academic qualification is important, but as I said at the beginning, that only academic qualification is not enough. You should be able to read the person than reading books. That's what is important. And I always love traveling. I've from my very childhood, I love traveling. As you have introduced me, I've traveled to almost 60 districts out of 77 districts that this country has, and traveled all around the globe, east, west, north, south, and has taught me a lot of things. When you interact with people, when you see the places with your own eyes, then you learn so many things. There's so many things. The traveling has given me, in fact, the real learning experience than my academic qualification. I do read books, I do interact, but when I travel, then the things that I see all around, especially when I see the nature, when I see the people, when I interact with them, they give a lot of positive messages on it. I think the most important thing in life is to travel with people and learn a lot of things from them.
All right.
That has been my learning experience, Sonil, to tell you in brief.
All right. So I just want to go to the little deep digging about your learning experience of your life. Like it was not like this time that there is many like gadgets that we can get right away, but in your young age, when the time you are immersing yourself as a leader, as a speaker, as a trainer, as a consultant, so how did you used to manage those tools that now we have got, right? Now if I do not able to accomplish myself something, that I can go to the Google and search immediately, but in your that time you definitely do not able to get like now. How did you get those information?
Well, during our young days, things were very difficult. The scientific gadgets had not come. So it was very difficult to communicate with people with those. They were very primitive sort of things. There was just a small mic in front of you and you speak. The loudspeaker was there to reach to the larger audience. But slowly, time has moved in. So many things have come now. You see, the whole world is in your mobile,
Oh,
in your palm now. So after
exactly.
all this transformation, the science has brought about developments. I feel so easy now. You see, but during my time, it was so difficult, to people. Now, science has made this so easy to reach to the people, and communication has become so very, very easy. I think science had developed most, I think it's developed in the field of communication. And I
Exactly.
thank to science for
Yes.
bringing
Obviously.
revolution in communications. And for people like you and me, things have been so easy because of
Exactly.
the changes that we have currently. It wasn't like that during our days. It was so difficult.
Obviously, but it's still there is some it's not about the negativity, but it's still people mindset, people do not able to like make those positive mindset or growth mindset in terms of utilizing those tools or gadgets even in this era also. Thank you so much for your wonderful talk. At the end, just I want to highlight my for my students, those coaches and trainers who are going to attend this November session. What do you want to give them a specific message as a motivational speaker, as a trainer, as a management consultant as well? What will be the core message from uh, you, that they can just pick immediately to inspire themselves.
Thank you, Sunil. I think listening is not important. Listening is important, but how to implement those things that you have listened to into your practical life. Unless you turn that theory into practical, the learning doesn't mean anything. So, out of the training that all you guys are having under GLSCW, under Sunil's life coaching, my dear friends, do implement that in your life. There is enormous potential inside you that has to come now. And, uh, and such kind of sessions will give you that opportunity to bring that potential, to bring that inner power outside, and that integrating into the outer world, that you can face the life very, very beautifully, positively.
Uh, it was amazing that I immersed myself as well by listening to your story and your saying. It's really wonderful. I guess Rajendra sir, for your wonderful time that you gave us, and definitely we will learn as per your propose as per your we what it called gratitude. Thank you so much for your wonderful time.